Welcome guys. Today's video is a shocker. And now the question is, do Muslim women cheat? How are women generally? It seems like a lot of them are cheating on their husbands. That's the main thing. So, is this common in brown communities now? Are Pakistani women cheating a lot? Is it that everyone was always cheating, and now we just know about it? I don't think that's the case. Do you think in our parents' generation people were cheating too? It feels like things are different now with all these modern movements. Maybe it's different because in rural environment people don't even know what cheating is, so it's hard to relate. I just think it's much more common among women now than before. Here's what it is. The typical Pakistani guy in London goes to work, comes home, and as long as you're nice to his mom, have food ready, and go for shisha on the weekends, he's pretty happy. He doesn't have that pleasure-seeking side, and he's simple in his needs. The problem is that women are becoming more feminist in their thinking, like, I don't want to be nice to your mom, I don't want to cook for you, and so on. As a result, they seek relationships outside the marriage. But what are they getting from these outside relationships? They still have to come home and deal with their husband's family. It's about validation, especially when a woman gets attention from someone outside her culture. For many Pakistani women in the UK, they grew up feeling like white guys weren't interested in them, so when they get attention from someone outside their ethnicity, whether it's an English guy, a black guy, or a Hispanic guy, they get excited. Social media has made different ethnicities desirable, so that external validation becomes thrilling. There's a saying that cheating runs in the family, like a generational thing. Not genetic, but if your parents cheated, you're more likely to do the same. Is it true? Absolutely, for both boys and girls. Cheating becomes normalized, and you see it as a natural outcome of being with someone for too long, whether it's emotional or physical cheating. Emotional cheating is a gray area. Some people might even consider it cheating if you say hi to a guy with certain intentions. But real cheating involves two things: secrecy and sexual energy. If there's no secrecy, it's not cheating, even if there's attraction. Well, some people are in open relationships, for example, with no secrecy involved, but where there's both secrecy and sexual energy, that's cheating. Cheating has become very common in our community, and there's also a decline in religious values. When you move on from cheating in a relationship, yes, but it's complicated. My advice would differ for men and women. For men, forgiving cheating can be deeply emasculating. They often end up resenting themselves for not having the strength to leave, which can lead to anger and even abuse either towards their partner or themselves. It could be verbal or physical because men often express emotions through anger when they don't know how to deal with them. For women, there's a lot more social support. We can talk to friends or family about it, and they don't tend to feel like less of a woman in the same way men feel emasculated. For women, though, there's often a sense of withdrawing love from their husband after being cheated on, where she might stay in the relationship, but the affection and emotional support will dwindle. Men, on the other hand, tend to express their emotions through control and anger after being cheated on, which can escalate into harmful behaviors. So it affects the household dynamics much more negatively when a man feels betrayed. If you have kids, I think it's worth trying to work things out, but you have to start fresh. The old relationship is dead. You need to build something new with clear boundaries and an understanding of why the cheating happened. Cheating is usually a symptom of unmet needs. People think cheaters are just narcissists, but often they've been trying to communicate a need for a while, whether it's wanting more affection, attention, or support, and it's fallen on deaf ears. They eventually stop asking and look for it elsewhere. So if you can address the underlying issue, there might be hope for the relationship. Otherwise, it's better to end things. Whereas some people, of course, are just thrill seekers. They love the chase. But even then, something usually triggers them. Maybe they're bored, feeling unappreciated, or struggling in other areas of their life. Cheating often serves as a coping mechanism for deeper issues. And if you're feeling unfulfilled in a relationship, I think it's important to figure out what's missing in your own life first. Unfulfillment often comes from losing respect for yourself, whether it's neglecting your health, your goals, or your passions. When you're not living up to your potential, it's easy to start feeling unsatisfied in other areas, including relationships. Developing skills that not only help you but also others can bring back that sense of fulfillment. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more interesting contents.